Is Windows 10 wasting your internet bandwidth? Here is how to check and what you can do to stop it. In this video, I'm going to discuss about 6 ways Windows 10 is wasting your internet bandwidth and what you can do to stop it. Windows 10 developers focus on connectivity and interoperability. This is an operating system designed for internet age and that requires bandwidth. Whether you know about it or not, Windows 10 may well be wasting your bandwidth. This could leave you without internet access or responsible for extra charges for your data. So be aware of the method employed by the operating system and steps you can take to combat them. So going forward, I will give you an explanation of how Windows 10 could be squandering your bandwidth and some strategies on how to cut down the waste. The first one is peer-to-peer downloads. To distribute the downloads, your PC might grab files from other users rather than downloading them from a central Microsoft server. This is known as a peer-to-peer or P2P download, same technique that facilitates torrenting. P2P can be a real boon if central servers are at capacity during the peak download time, but anyone with limited bandwidth might find that they run through their allocation very quickly. So here is how to turn this option off. Please follow the steps you see on the screen right now. The second way is OneDrive transfers. Microsoft launched OneDrive as their cloud service that allows users to store and protect the files, share them, and access them from a compatible device. Many users rely on this service to access important files when they are not on their primary computer, but it can be something of bandwidth hog if left unchecked. This can amount to several gigabytes worth of transfer very quickly, but there is an option to put some limit in place. So you can try this option. Open the OneDrive from your system tray and head to the settings, then select the network tab. Switch each toggle to limit to and specify a maximum rate. The exact figure will depend on the bandwidth available to you, and it might take a little bit of trial and error to find what works for you. So try this option. The third way you can save the data bandwidth is managing the other app process. While OneDrive at least offers some control over how much data it uploads and downloads, other apps don't offer similar settings. You can use a third-party app like NetBalancer to monitor and manage the bandwidth used by the individual programs, but you can also cut out the middleman by delving into PowerShell. You have to open the PowerShell and have to execute some commands. For that, you have to type PowerShell in the search bar and run it as an administrator, and then follow the steps in this video. And the fourth method to save the bandwidth is to stop apps running in the background. Certain Windows apps are allowed to run in the background so they can get updates, show notifications, or receive information. The fact is that you don't need all of them, so you should turn them off to stop Windows from wasting your bandwidth. For that, you have to go to the settings and then to the privacy and background apps and then turn off the apps individually. The fifth method to save the bandwidth in Windows 10 is to turn Live Tile off. In Windows Computer, live tiles are a part of Start menu and they display updated information such as weather or news or other informations. Besides that, you may rarely use them. Live tiles waste your internet bandwidth. Fortunately, you can easily turn them off in the Start menu. Right-click one of the live tiles and head to More, then you can turn live tiles off. Please follow these steps. The sixth and the last method to save the bandwidth is managing the sync settings. Multiple Windows settings such as themes, languages, or passwords are uploaded into your Microsoft account. So when you log into a different computer, Windows will import your account settings to that system. If you don't mind manually configuring system settings when using a new computer, you can turn off PC syncing and save some internet bandwidth. For that, you have to launch the settings and you have to head to the accounts and from there to the sync your settings and turn off the toggle below sync settings. So if you are concerned about the bandwidth limits and it is important for you, consider making these changes before you reach your limit. So thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.